The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers to venture outside the penalty area, dropping deep, linking up the play. They all do it now. I guess he was the trailblazer.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Araujo. And it's Hernandez. Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Takes a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Lahm. That's tidy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played towards the other side. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's onside! And that's been drilled in. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Gullit. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Makelele. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's good play. Gets a good foot in there. Gullit.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Donadoni. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tchouaméni. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. Romario is flagged offside. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maldini. Araujo. And it's Hernandez. For Olise. And it's Belletti. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was alert to it. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini. Tchouaméni. Now it's Gullit. Lahm. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Donatoni. And it's Tchouaméni. Gullit. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nicely weighted ball. Oh no, this does not... Del Piero!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tchouaméni. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Donatoni. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Tchouaméni. Well, that has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. And this is Romario. Piqué gets a foot in here. Bellingham always looking for that half a chance. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, some tackle that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Romario. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Del Piero. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini. Here's Tchouaméni. Pressing high and with purpose. Mbappe! Romario. Hernandez. Olise pinches it off him. Yamal. Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 72 minutes is number 8.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Donatoni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Defending was strong and firm. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And Del Piero! Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Donatoni. And it's Hernandez. Tchouaméni. And here's Romario for Olise. Oh, that's a very... And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent chance! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. One back. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's dribbled past his man here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played back, threads one in. No, it's come to nothing.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Hernandez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that's it. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball. Doué! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's on a charge. Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's in a great position here. Batistuta.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. A probing pass. Nice interception, well timed. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. In with the challenge. Played into space. Yamal picks it up out wide. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Doué.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Gravenberch. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bastoni. That's a cute ball. And now they can clear their lines. And they're quick to get it back. Yamal. Good driving run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Neymar. Sweat. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Neymar on a charge down the left. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Neymar. Lahm, the man synonymous with solidity. To Thuram. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Gravenberch. Makalele. Makalele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Neymar. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Olise. Out towards the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Look at the space here. Del Piero is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Lahm. And it's Del Piero. Neymar has it out wide and in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. Now it's Del Piero. Olise, who does have an assist to his name. Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thuram. For Lahm. Piqué. And it's Piqué, played out to the left flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Danger averted for now. That's Thuram. Olise. Looking for a runner. Batistuta. Doué. Olise. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 9. Neymar. El dorsal 38. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21. Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 24. El dorsal 13.
Kukçu plays it short.
El dorsal 5. Cambio de jugadores.
Kukçu hoisted in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Sané. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. And that should get the job done. Searching pass he's played there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's had it nicked away. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Bellingham. Now it's Vieri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. David Villa has it in a wide position. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bernardo Silva is the distributor. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Oh, look at the space here. Gattuso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Eto'o. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Aimed beyond the defence. Eto'o is onto this. Figo picks it up out wide. Messi! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Serbia with the corner, they're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Hullet. Davids. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's a searching pass. Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Figo is always looking to play quality balls. Piqué cuts it out. Davids goes sliding in. Oh, super find. Oh, robust challenge. Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi clipped into space. And the ball is out of play. He's trying to hit the front line here. And it's Messi. Out towards the flank. Hangs. Great chance! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Cruyff. Closing. Cruyff! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lizarazu. And it's Gullit. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Sané.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear. And this is Figo. Played in with purpose. Played back. Davids. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Shot at goal! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi. Bergomi. And here's Figo. Lahm gets a foot in here. Gullit constantly looking for the ball into... And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, delightful ball. He's found some space. Gullit. Shapes to shoot! Cruyff. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Serbia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Davids. Strokes it back. Davids. Looking tidy in possession here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lizarazu got a long way forward to join the attack. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bergomi gets good distance on it. Cruyff powering forward here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been played through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the
Chance! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing.
Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Cannavaro, the man synonymous with solidity. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Played out to the right. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Davids. Hullet. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Has a look and plays it forward. He's in plenty of space here. And he shoots! And another try! Mbappe! He has done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution for Serbia, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Coming on the field,
Mbappe.
number 20, Mbappe.
And the shot! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Serbia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not...
Bullish header! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Thuram.
There will be 3 minutes.
Cannavaro.
added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's having a shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Serbia. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Volunteers for each block.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think
Switzerland have a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, super find. He's in a good position here. Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Gravenberch. Lorenzo Insigne. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro. And it's Makalele. That'll be a throw-in. Thuram.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gravenberch. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Thinks about the shot. Davids. Now it's Vieri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get onto this? Pelé.
Oh, really well played.
Mbappe. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fires it in low. Pelé goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Insigne. And here's Yamal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Lizarazu. Piqué. Lizarazu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pelé. It's out for a goal kick.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are...
Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Gravenberch has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. In with the challenge. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Lorenzo Insigne. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, easy pickings there. No, no way through. And it's Gravenberch. Lorenzo Insigne. That's a good run down the left. Pelé knocks it into space. Very nicely done. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Piqué. Over to the other side. That's Thuram. Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, good spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's played it in low. Davids. That is good alertness. Gravenberch. That's a little off target. Pelé looking to penetrate opposition lines.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Gravenberch. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise. Takes the shot! Gorgeous from Lorenzo Insigne! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Now it's Vieri. Pelé. Thuram. And it's Makalele. Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And here's Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Vieri has found the net here, of course. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Closing in. Goes for a shot! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Switzerland. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Gravenberg gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's made its way to him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Number 23, Romario.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitutions taking place.
Lorenzo Insigne. Bellingham. Threads one in. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's Insigne! Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham, can he finish? Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Davids. Gravenberg is the guilty party there. And it's Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. Neatly clipped into space. Sané is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Platini. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Romario. Thuram cuts out the pass. Saka.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saka carries the ball down the right. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There's a quick free kick. Nicely weighted ball. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Saka deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rafinha. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Gravenberg. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? But this is Romario. And the shot! And that would have won it.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Substitution in progress.
Neymar plays it short. And here's Neymar. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Sané. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saka. Sané. Now it's Platini. And he's gone backward here. And this is takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Sané. Romario. Well, they can break here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Just eases him off the ball. Time added on, 4 minutes. Now it's Sané. He's shifting through the gears here. Now here's the delivery. And the keeper beats it away. Platini! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make
Your
sure
reflections
to put
then,
any
Jim.
litter in
Look,
the bins
Peter, a
provided.
strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.